we'd staked a claim up here, 32, 33 years ago. So, we loved the area, and there were vineyards that were being established. And of course there was something at Matakana. There was an old pub, and there was a petrol station and a four square. There really wasn't a strong focal point. People would come up and they'd say, well, we've heard about Matakana. It had a brand. It was getting a brand, but there was no real focal point. And we thought, we should be able to do something about that. And then the opportunity came up for land right in the middle of the village. It was an old sawmill site, came up for sale, and we felt, this could be the beginning of an idea. And we thought it would be a terrible thing to happen to the village and the community if it was concreted over and a bank and a McDonald's was put there and a dry cleaner. We felt it would be a very interesting project to try and develop a heart to the village. I'm not saying that there wasn't anything there originally, but we felt it could be built on. And so our first project there was the farmers market, because we felt if the farmers market was supported, we would have the confidence to go ahead and do more than a farmers market. It would be a gathering point, so it would become a real community hub.
My name is Garth Falconer. I'm a landscape architect and urban designer, and I live at Lee, which is close to Matakana, and I've been working with Richard and Christine Didsbury for about 25 years in total, most of my career, starting off with Brick Bay. The key to it was locating the market next to the river, which was, Matakana is all about the intersection of that rural hinterland with the estuary that comes up, and there's a series of falls there, which was as far as you could take a boat, and that's where they started the township of Matakana. Together with the weekend market and the 24/7 cinema complex and retail facility, it's become a centre, a hub for the whole regeneration of Matakana. Richard and Christine's vision was really bold, a sustainable community involvement, which has meant they've been able to step back and let the place flourish. A number of people, when they go to Matakana first, they think it's always been there. It's been there for a long time, and it hasn't. It's been a centre that has been designed.
I've been a food writer now for over 30 years, and one of the things that I'm absolutely passionate about is the small producers, the farmers of New Zealand, whether they're large or small, and the opportunity to tell the stories about people who produce food so that the people who eat the food understand what they're getting. The thing is that this is this Matakana farmers market goes back a long way. Right back to the turn of the century, interestingly, around about 2000, when the Didsburys bought the site, and it became very obvious that this could be a focal point for the whole community. And when I think back to the start of the farmers market, which was really only this tiny little bit, of course it's expanded hugely now, we had a whole lot of people who came out of the woodwork who were small producers with creative ideas that were just waiting to burst out. And it gave them the opportunity. And so over the years, we've seen many of these little producers come into the market, gain their feet, they put their training wheels on, but they've been embraced by the community. And now many of them have moved on and they're much bigger businesses. We've moved into an age where people really want to be able to trust what they can eat. And by actually having this interface where the person who has produced your food can tell you the story of it, can reassure you that it's safe, that it's being produced under the best conditions, and that nobody has come in between. That's really the key to farmers markets throughout New Zealand, and Matakana's been a great place for that.
Matakana village is much more than the farmers market. I mean, we're the centre of an amazing area with passionate people doing really amazing creative things. We've got passionate booksellers, people who've got arts and crafts, paintings, working with the public and sharing things that they'd love, they've got a passion about. So we're just such a different environment from the city itself. And there's a story behind each one. And yeah, watch this space. We're going to film these passionate people and bring all their stories to life.